are alchemists. We made Super Compact Exo Booster with Super Slim Actuator and light-weighted components. Exo Booster can afford every human motion with 18 degrees of freedom. Hyper-elastic spring boots, energy every step. Ground contact force sensor detects contact and transfers signal to the main board. Actuator generates optimized torque. High wearability and multi-channel EMG sensor detect human interaction. All of these processes are operating under optimized learning algorithm.
More like regular people's lives. We put Ascend on an individual who hasn't gone up more than a single flight and aren't ready for the invasive surgical options that are available to them. By providing these patients with another option, pathway to living a more normal life.
Knee pain had powered the device up and I was able to get up out of the chair. I felt like I had somebody supporting me.
At Rome, we're building a new class of consumer wearable robotics. Our goal is really simple. It's to let people live a more mobile life.
Spring-loaded technology has developed the next generation in knee bracing for osteoarthritis and injury with our tri-compartment offloader technology. Equipped with patented liquid springs, our tri-compartment offloader is the only brace capable of reducing forces throughout the whole knee. The knee has 3 compartments: the medial tibiofemoral compartment, lateral tibiofemoral compartment, and patellofemoral compartment. Each compartment contains a contact zone between 2 bones where arthritis usually develops. Traditional knee braces attempt to treat arthritis by redistributing forces between the tibiofemoral compartments from one side to the other. While this can be helpful for patients who have arthritis restricted to one side of their knee, research shows that almost 90% of patients have arthritis in 2 or all 3 compartments of their knee. Spring-Loaded's tri-compartment offloader is the only knee brace capable of simultaneously reducing forces in all 3 compartments of your knee. As the knee bends, the forces created in your knee joint can reach 7 times body weight. When arthritis is present, this intense pressure causes pain and eventually a loss of mobility. To reduce pressure throughout the knee, our powerful liquid springs, embedded inside the brace, absorb body weight when the knee is bent. By transferring weight away from the knee, spring-loaded braces can reduce the forces normally placed on your knee by up to 64%. This reduction in pressure across all 3 compartments of your knee can rapidly reduce or eliminate pain, allowing you to get back on your feet and do more of what you love. As your mobility increases, your muscles can strengthen, and the assistance provided by the brace can be dialed back or turned off altogether. Spring-loaded braces are recommended by doctors and have improved the lives of patients with knee osteoarthritis all over the world. Visit springloaded.com to arrange a time to speak with a bracing specialist and see if spring-loaded braces are right for you.
Ashimo is representative of Honda's research and development of walking technologies and has served to heighten people's awareness of the complexity and splendor of walking. Through technologies which support walking, perhaps we can expand the joy of personal mobility and the joy of being active. This idea has served as the foundation and inspiration of Honda's research of walking since 1999. 2 independent walking assist technologies have been developed. With these and at a greater speed, the ability to walk longer distances is realized. Stride Management Assist. When worn, the motor of the Stride Management Assist is behind one's lower back. It provides the appropriate amount of assist to the thigh during a step forward and when the rear leg pushes off the ground, within a predetermined target range setting, enabling it to adjust the length of the stride and walking rhythm. The positive impact was clearly evident. When worn during a hill test, we were able to confirm the relief it provides by monitoring the user's heartbeat. We also observed an overall increase in muscle activity due to natural lengthening of the walking stride. Results from continuous testing revealed that the length of a person's stride increases and walking speed increases. The Stride Management Assist can be easily used by those who have lost strength in their legs due to aging or some other cause. Lessening of the burden on one's body when walking, as well as some degree of maintenance and restoration of the walking function, are but a few of the effects that have been observed during testing of the Stride Management Assist. Currently, the technology is being validated as we aspire to our ultimate goal of realizing practical everyday applications. One amazing effect of using the Bodyweight Support Assist is that your body will feel lighter. By assisting with the support of a person's body weight, there is less burden on a person's leg joints when going up and down stairs, crouching, and walking. The Bodyweight Support Assist is simple to use as the seat's position can be easily maneuvered. Honda's independently designed configuration and control technology enable natural support of a wide range of body positions and movements. Adjustments are made to the appropriate level of assist generated depending on the angle of flexion of one's knee. The higher the flexion level, the stronger the amount of assist. A common observation in testing was that users' muscles were not as heavily burdened, making them less prone to fatigue. The Bodyweight Support Assist reduces fatigue when conducting manual tasks, such as deliveries which involve standing, crouching, and going up and down stairs. In addition, it can reduce the burden of such movements during everyday activities, such as leisure and sightseeing. We are investigating the benefits that it could offer across a broad range of activities. Being able to walk longer distances with ease and at a greater speed. Stride Management Assist. Having the effect of making you feel like you weigh less. Bodyweight Support Assist. With Honda Walking Assist devices, Honda will seek to create the joy of personal mobility for people around the world.
I'm Mandy.
And I'm Mariah.
We are clinical fitters from OrthoCare Medical Equipment.
Welcome to today's product video.
The Catalyst Propel OA.
With the patient seated at the edge of the chair and the knees slightly bent, place the brace on the leg, making sure to line up the hinges on the sides of the knee. Push the frame down so it's laying flat on the leg. Start to attach the straps, beginning with strap number 1. Feeding the strap through the D-ring and pulling snug. Strap number 1 is the strap you want the most snug to help suspend the knee brace and keep it in place. Move down to strap number 2 and moving up to the top portion of the brace for 3 and 4. Lastly, secure strap number 5 in the front. To adjust the medial compartment relief on your Catalyst Propel knee brace, use the Allen key on the lateral Q hinge screw and move counterclockwise. To adjust lateral compartment relief on your Catalyst Propel knee brace, use the Allen key on the medial Q hinge screw and turn counterclockwise. The Catalyst Propel OA knee brace comes with a more rigid thigh cuff option that can be swapped out with a soft active thigh cuff. It also comes with extra condyle pads for the sides of the knee, as well as flexion and extension stoppers that can be placed in the hinge to limit a patient's range of motion. To clean and care for your Catalyst Propel knee brace, start by undoing all 5 straps and attaching them back to themselves. You can take the liner and the condyle pads off of the brace. You can clean all of the straps, liners, and pads with warm water and a mild soap or detergent. You can wipe down the frame with a damp cloth.
On behalf of OrthoCare, thank you for watching today's product video. If you have any questions, you can reach us at 866-225-8839 or visit us at orthocaremedical.com.
Humans are optimized to walk very efficiently. However, normal walking can be disrupted when humans carry heavy loads, which can injure or fatigue muscles and tendons. At the same time, for people with disabilities, they often have reduced function of their muscles. At Harvard, we're studying the biomechanics and physiology of human walking, trying to understand what makes that such an efficient process. We then apply this knowledge to the design of soft wearable robots that act in parallel with the body's muscles and tendons and mimic their function. With these systems, our goal is to apply small amounts of assistance to positively impact the mobility of both healthy people and people with physical disabilities.
When people think about traditional robotic systems, they don't think about something that can be worn by a person. When developing these soft exosuits, we start from the analysis of human biomechanics.
Human walking is so efficient in part because it's a passive dynamic process where the body and legs have a pendulum-like motion. The purpose then of muscles is to inject impulses or bursts of energy at the right time in order to maintain this motion. A key feature of our soft exosuit is a wearable garment.
We've created a garment that's close-fitting, comfortable, which is really important, and is designed so that the structure of the textile, the load paths that the suit creates over the body, mimic the function of the underlying muscles and tendons. And so when we apply force in the suit, this is acting in parallel with biological muscles and tendons.
With our actuation scheme, batteries and motors are mounted at the waist, and then we use cables to transmit forces to the joints. For a wearable robot to really help with walking, it's really critical for it to provide the right level of assistance at the right time for the wearer. For these systems, we need new types of sensors that are soft and can easily integrate into these wearable garments to be able to monitor forces and monitor movements. Using these 2 pieces of information, we're able to trigger when the actuation applies assistance.
The progress we've made in these human-machine interaction methods have allowed us to actually go out and walk in uneven terrain, avoiding obstacles. We can detect the different actions that the human is doing with the system being fully in sync to the wearer so that it feels very natural.
In addition to developing these portable, soft wearable robots, we're also developing a lot of lab-based equipment that allows us to very quickly understand the biomechanics and physiological implications from people interacting with these types of machines. This is important because still a lot remains to be understood about how best to apply systems to people when they walk. A nice feature of our experimental approach is that we can rapidly explore different design architectures for the suit or different control strategies for our actuation system. We really call this human-in-the-loop testing, where as we develop these new components and features, we're rapidly testing them to try and understand if we're moving in the right direction. We're really excited about the potential for the elderly, for the military, for first responders, for people performing athletic activities. The potential is really just enormous.
The VQ OrthoCare OActive 2 Osteoarthritis or OA brace is a single hinge brace worn on the lateral or outside of the left or right leg and is universally sized. In the brace bag, you will find the OActive 2 brace and a plastic accessories bag. In the plastic bag is the instructions for use, the warranty card, the flexion and extension stops, the patient adjustment tool, extra condyle pad, an elastic strap extender, and the suspension wrap. The patient adjustment tool is used in the Q hinge to provide correction in the brace. The condyle pad is a thinner one than the one in the brace and may be used for comfort if needed. The warranty card tells you who to call for service of the brace, and the instructions for use will be covered in this video. The flexion and extension stops may be used to limit your movement in the brace, but should only be used if prescribed by your physician. The elastic strap extender may be used if either of the top straps are not staying in place. The extender allows the straps to move with soft tissue but keep the strap secured. The suspension wrap is used to help secure the brace to the leg and is attached to the brace using Velcro. Other accessories available are cotton lycra undersleeves and oversleeves and neoprene undersleeves and oversleeves. Prior to application, open the brace by lifting up on the buckles and unhooking the buckles from the frame. Loosen the straps by peeling up the strap tab and reapplying at the end of the strap. While sitting at the edge of a chair, bend your knees slightly and apply the brace to the lateral or outside of the leg. Align the center of the hinge with the top of the kneecap and position slightly behind midline of the leg. On the initial fitting for the OActive 2 off-the-shelf brace, the brace should first be adjusted to neutral. This is achieved by setting the correction angle at the Q hinge so the cuffs and hinge rest on the leg without gapping or pressure. Medial or lateral compartment correction will be adjusted later. If you have a custom OActive 2 brace, the correction is preset and should not be set to neutral. Next, attach the strap buckles in the sequence indicated on the strap ends by hooking the buckle on the frame and snapping the buckle down. Be sure to securely snap the buckle into place. Hold the brace to prevent rotation while tightening straps. All straps should be comfortably tightened to properly secure the brace and provide relief. Do not over-tighten the thigh straps. Once the straps are secure, check to make sure the center of the hinge is still aligned with the top of the kneecap and positioned slightly behind the midline of the leg. To ensure it is properly fit for activity, walk a short distance. It is normal for the brace to drop or settle into position slightly. Make strap and position adjustments as necessary. The straps are now set for proper fit and do not need to be loosened and tightened for each application. The brace can now be put on and taken off using just the set fit buckles. With the patient seated, bend the knee to 90 degrees. Next, using the patient adjustment tool provided, turn the Q-hinge screw a quarter turn clockwise to increase lateral compartment relief, or 1/4 turn counterclockwise to increase medial compartment relief. This is a good starting point for initial use. Stand and have the patient walk a short distance to ensure comfort and proper correction after each adjustment. If there is any discomfort in the knee joint or leg, turn the angle adjustment back slightly. The patient should only feel a gentle and slight pressure on the knee. If more relief is required, turn the Q-hinge screw no more than an additional 1/8 of a turn. Walk after the adjustment and check again. Over-adjusting the Q-hinge may cause discomfort, rotation, or skin pressure issues. Always adjust conservatively. Gradually increase brace wear time to allow your body to adjust to the brace. Start with 30 minutes on the first day and gradually increase. Pain caused by osteoarthritis may take time to subside. It is important that you routinely wear the brace during weight-bearing activities, for example when you're on your feet, as it will reduce joint loading and allow you to begin feeling relief. It may take a number of weeks for relief to become significant. Salt water, sand, dirt, and other elements can cause damage. Thoroughly rinse the brace with fresh water after exposure to these conditions. Towel or air dry. Liners should be removed and hand wash as needed using cold water and mild detergent. Rinse thoroughly and air dry, do not machine dry. Lubricate the hinges with dry silicone spray as needed. Attach the Velcroed straight edge of the suspension wrap to the inside 2 straps of the lower half of the brace. Pull the wrap around the outside of the leg and continue to wrap, attaching it to itself by pressing down the finger pulls at the end. The wrap should be positioned so that the top edge is a 1/2 inch above the strap right below the knee, but it should not bunch in the back of the knee. The wrap should be removed and hand washed as needed using cold water and mild detergent. Rinse thoroughly and air dry. Do not machine dry.